Unlocking Success. The 12 Pillars of Success. 1. Personal development. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you work hard on your job, you will make a living, which is fine, but if you work harder on yourself, you can make a fortune, which is super fine. How you do this is by attending the next available seminar, picking up on that personal development book. For example, I had a few copies, the first one being the Bible. This is the best book ever written. Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon, etc. Listening to the Sunday morning sermon, lyrics of a song, and the list continues. 2. Change. If you change, everything else will change for you. If you've been doing something for quite some time now, let's say a year or two, and you don't like the current shape of your life, then it's necessary that start making those changes. Otherwise, if you don't, you'll end up living where you have to instead of where you'd want to, dressing what you do instead of what you'd want to, doing a job that you have to instead of the one you'd want to, living a life of no choice. It all begins by identifying those areas that needs to be changed and start the process of changing them. It doesn't have to start with the big scary things new, it's those small disciplines that accumulate to success. Remember, the formula for success is you could, you should, you will. Begin today, take action. Before we close for this session, let's talk a little bit about philosophy. Definition for philosophy. My simple definition of philosophy would be a collection of all that you know when deciding what information is valuable to do, that is worth to bet your money and time on. Why talk about philosophy? This greatly influences how we lead our lives. A poor philosophy leads to a life in poverty. I'm not here to say all poor people have a poor philosophy, but a great deal of them do. How is this? Let's see. We got John and Charlie, two men in a country where every opportunity to do well is available. John picks up the poor philosophy, and all he does is blaming the government on taxes, his employer for low wages, his relatives who have refused to sell into his poor philosophy, and everything else he finds to blame. Now he is 30 years of age, not doing well, he is behind on his dues, can't keep up with the needs of his family. On the other hand, we have Charlie, who instead of taking on the blame list of John has come up with his own refined philosophy on how to do well. 1. From his personal experience, mentors, seminars, and books. He is doing well amidst all the things that John blames. I suggest that you be smart enough and don't pick up that list of John on his reasons on why he is not doing well. You must pick up those educational seminars, courses, and books on how to do well. A man said, "If you wish to be happy, study happiness. Anything you wish for, study it." Someone will ask, but why all that? I'm doing okay. Really, my best answer is why not? Learning is the beginning of health and wealth. You can learn all these. Did you know that we have books written on how to make wealth and how to live a healthy life? But very few of us read those books. If you've been around for some time, you can tell how many. Not so many. In a list of 10, only 3 do read. John says, "But for me it's the motivation I lack to do well in life," and I say, "No, John, if you motivate an idiot, you'll get a motivated idiot." Don't be lazy in learning. Stop blaming all you got. You can't keep on blaming the government on high taxation. You should be smart enough to see that in same country, city, or estate there are people around you who are doing well amidst all that you blame. Lastly on this episode, number 3 on the 12 pillars of success is total well-being. This has to do with the body, the soul, the spirit. You need a healthy body to do well in life. One morning you wake motivated to work, you got the skills and enough reasons to do well, but you can't get out of bed reason you were not feeling well. So you got to take care of your health. You've got to pick up healthy habits to remain healthy. An old saying goes, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." What if that old saying is true? You've got to try it out, haha. Now don't twist the saying. A guy says a whiskey a day, and the answer is no, you fella, you got it all wrong. It has to be an apple a day. John say, "But I'm doing okay, I don't think I need all that." See, you've got to be smart enough to know that the fact that you don't see disaster today, it doesn't mean it won't come. And year from today, 2, 3, 4, or 5 from now it will. Formula for disaster: a few errors in judgment accumulated over time. If you keep missing the apple, the walk around the block, eating healthy, after a few years the disaster will befall you. Another one on well-being is spiritually. Now on this one, whatever it is that you believe in, I suggest that you study. practice and teach it. If you listen to this far, you already know my stand on this. I believe in Jesus. Spiritually is the only way to build character and good morals in a society. You will do much more better in life if you feel well in your body, soul, and spirit. Now remember also to stay on guard for your mind. You've got to be careful with what you listen to, read, and see. Yeah, that's it. See you on our next episode. For us to see each other soon as we continue to seek more insights, I'd request that you hit on that subscribe tab, like, share, and also leave a comment.